Welcome back, guys. This is my second video. I'm really hoping my first video got around 100 likes. And for my fourth video, I'm going to do a face reveal. Anyways, yeah, so today I'm going to react to a bunch of STORYBOOTH. I really like this, so I watched most of it around, but there's some that I haven't been able to finish off or I haven't started at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started.
So my mom and I live in these apartment complexes on the second floor, and we have two cats named Bella and Kitty. With being on the second floor, we have this little porch, and our cats are always out there enjoying the views of the apartment complex. So everyone kind of knew that we had animals. One night, my mom and I were sitting on the couch, and we hear this knock at the door. My mom answers the door, and there's this little boy, and he tells my mom, "Hey, we know you guys have cats, and we keep hearing these crying meows from the..."
First, it was very rude to say. Second of all, it's kind of embarrassing. Why would you go knock on a person's house and say, you can't see me making too much noise? Anyways, so do you guys have cats? If you do, comment down below the name and the age.
Bushes, and our parents aren't home, so can you come check it out? We put on our flip-flops really quickly and dash out the door. So we go around to the back of this set of apartment complexes, and there's crying from the bushes, and we had our flashlights, and we kind of poked around through the bushes, and then my mom sees it. 7 little kittens all curled up into a little ball.
Oh wait, I thought it was their cats. Oh, I'm so stupid.
A big thorn bush, and they don't look good. I jumped into the thorn bush and grabbed the kittens out one by one while my mom took them from me. My mom and I put them in this little basket that we brought with us, and we take them up into our apartment complex. We gave them loads of blankets and food and washed them up a bit because they were all scruffy from the thorns that they were in. We were scared and we were worried for their health
so
because they're
cute.
all blind. So we take them to the vet. The doctors say that there's not a very good chance that they would live. My mom and I obviously are very upset about this. So the vet says, well, if you guys are so concerned about this, we could take them in, but it would be very expensive. And my mom and I, we don't really have that much money. So we asked if there were any alternatives. And they said that we could maybe nurse them on our own. We, of course, were like, oh no, this is going to be another responsibility. My mom would have to take off work because they're all blind, or I would have to stay home, and how can a 13-year-old take care of cats? Like, that's just not a thing that, take care of blind cats. Like, no, that's not going to happen. And we didn't want to give up, so we got all the supplies that we needed to help the cats. We got eye medicine for them, we got this replacement from their mother's milk, and beds, and we all gave them names. There was Rhubarb, there was Ginger, there was Sassy, there was Nutjob, and there was Nightmare because he was all black, of course. We cared for those kittens for a good 3 months in the bathroom. Slowly but steadily, their sight all returned, and soon enough, we got to give the kittens out, and I really want to nurse cats whenever I get older now.
Oh, that was actually so cute. I like the way when she's like, I'm gonna nurse. When I get older, I want to nurse kittens. That is actually so inspirational. My dwarf hamster died. Oh, I should be laughing. Sorry, guys. Just one reminder. You guys should watch a bunch of STORYBOOTH videos. It's actually very inspirational. Some are funny, some are weird, some are really nice to watch. And yeah, let's go.
When I was in 4th grade, I really wanted to get a pet that wasn't a fish. So we went to the pet store and got a Chinese dwarf hamster, and we named her Pickles. Now, I was really, really excited because this is my first actual pet.
Wait, what is a Chinese dwarf hamster? Sorry, guys. I just really want to know what it is. Oh. lifespan 2-3 years. What the hell? What? That is nothing. Oh, they're very cute. They're so cute. This one's really fat. Like this one right here. Anyways, okay, let's just get started.
And Pickles was actually really calm. So I would spend days with her just sitting on the couch and just having fun. She didn't really run on the wheel, but I was fine with that. She was so sweet and I loved her so much. She was like my best friend. Every day I would just spend with her. Yeah, just took her everywhere. One day, she bit me for the first time and I was kind of surprised. So I put her in her cage and I waited for her to calm down. Now, that day was the first day she ran on the wheel. And I was really excited, and I was so surprised, and I was like, oh, you bit me, but that's okay. You're gonna run on the wheel. You're great. So I went to bed, and when I woke up, my mom called me from downstairs, and she said, Bella, I think your hamster's dead. I was shocked. I didn't know what was happening, so I ran downstairs, and I saw her. She wasn't dead. She was just having trouble breathing. I think that she fell on her back when she was climbing up the cage walls because she was really, really rowdy that night. I picked her up and I held her in my hand and just kind of breathed when she breathed. We just kind of breathed simultaneously. We did that for a couple minutes and then she just stopped breathing. I was just kind of shocked and like paralyzed, didn't know what to do. I put her back in the cage and I just said, Mom, Pickles is dead. And then that's when it hit me.
What is wrong with it? I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, how can they just say stuff like just say it? Like,
and I just started bawling.
Really...
It was bad. I laid down on the floor and just cried. So I went to school. Everyone tried to cheer me up, but it just it didn't work. And I just cried. My friends, we had a funeral. They all wrote notes for her. I had her in a box. I read the notes that everyone wrote, and then we buried her. I was really upset. It was really sad for me. Then, it's not like we were replacing her, but we got a new hamster named Buttercup. But even after 3 or 4 years, I still miss her.
That's really very sad. Why would you leave your dog? I don't really remember watching this, but I think one of my little sisters watched it, but just get started.
It all started in 6th grade, where we were gonna do the frog dissection.
Yeah, I didn't
and
watch
I was
this.
so excited for this because ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted to dissect a frog. We were split into groups, but if you don't know, I'm an introvert, and I like to do things by myself. I probably could have done this whole thing by myself, but you gotta learn how to work together in the future, or else you'll be a sad, lonely man. Okay, now we were split.
Wait, I know they this is what was it? A real true story, but what was it? Do they just say into a mic and just say? That is very awkward. What if the person that's recording is watching you?
Group, and there was this bully in our group. He was mean to most people. He said a lot of bad things to people. So he was going to choose the frog. Now, when he chose a frog, he splatted on the tray, but it was bigger than the tray. It was a huge frog. Now, we had to check the mouth, and the tongue looked like it had been melted off. It was just disgusting. We don't know what happened to the tongue. There was people crowded around us, and we really didn't know what happened. So now it was time to get to the dissecting part. Sadly, it wasn't me who was going to dissect it. It was another girl. Now, when she was dissecting it, we couldn't even see the organs because it was covered with eggs. It was really disgusting. there was a girl across the table who had a pale white face, and we were looking at her say, hey, are you going to be okay? And then all of a sudden she just starts to pass out. I'm like, oh my goodness, what are we going to do? Do we continue with the dissection?
Why would you continue the dissection? That is just very rude. Like, you just look at the organs, all the girls on the floor lying down, like passed out.
I was very traumatized because we weren't even done and class was almost over, and now someone in our group just passed out. Now the teacher gave her a wheelchair and rolled her to the nurse. We didn't learn anything because now class is over and we failed that quiz, and we had a reason to. Now, I don't think there's really a moral to the story, but if I can come up with one from the top of my head, maybe it's so don't be with a nauseous girl if you're dissecting a frog.
Okay, that's the end of the video, but if you really like Storybooth as much as I do, just subscribe to the channel. Yeah. Anyways, bye guys. See you later.